as we begin a new era in the history of Monday Night Raw. Tonight, we are live and sold out from The Rock in Newark, New Jersey. And what a huge show we have for you, with the final spots in the Money in the Bank ladder match being decided tonight. Samoa Joe goes one-on-one against the big dog, Roman Reigns, with the winner moving on to the Money in the Bank ladder match. And ladies and gentlemen, that match is live next. Here comes the big dog!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns!
It was on the last episode of Monday Night Raw when Roman Reigns cashed in his rematch at the World Heavyweight Championship, and before Reigns could make his way out to the ring, Samoa Joe attacked Roman Reigns in the backstage area, and while Reigns still managed to make his way out here and fight Killian for the World Championship, one could argue that he wasn't at 100% because of the attack by the Samoan submission machine. Now the two look to settle their differences in a feud that has been taking part for most of 2020 now, ever since Reigns had won the Rumble back in January. Tonight they fight for a spot in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Of course, we know how vital this is for either of these men to step back into the World Championship picture. They would love to get their hands on that briefcase.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
At this stage, halfway through June, one would argue that it seems kind of insane to think that both of these men were at some point world champion during the past couple of weeks. Of course, we know Reigns took the World Championship from Joe at WrestleMania, and then Killian took the World Championship from Reigns at Vengeance. Those world title reigns for both of these men are fairly recent, and they both want to get back in the World Championship picture. And of course, the way to do that would be through the Money in the Bank ladder match, through the Money in the Bank briefcase. There you see it on your screens. This is a Money in the Bank qualifying match. There's the bell. Here we go. Look at Reigns going right after Joe in the early goings of this match. Oh, what a big boot! Joe repays the favor. Big boot of his own. Joe into the corner. Bounces off. Reigns once again. German suplex. Oh, what a shot there by Reigns. Good grief. Now Reigns all over Joe. Look at those repeated shots by Reigns. Reigns blames Joe for not being 100% last week during his World Championship rematch. Reigns missed a chance at re-winning World Championship. What a powerbomb by Reigns into a cover, shoulders down. Isn't enough to kick out by Joe. BIANCA being so close. Reigns, of course, has experience in being in the Money in the Bank ladder match before. You can see the aggressiveness in the way that Roman Reigns is carrying out the punishment in this match. Roman Reigns is not kidding around. Shoulders on here, hook the leg, and a kick out by Joe. Oh, getting back on his feet. Oh, what a knee there by Reigns. Oh, Reigns. A fury of punches all over Samoa Joe here. These two have great disdain for each other. They have been fighting each other for most of 2020 as Joe hits the powerbomb, shoulders down to advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match, and Reigns now caught in the Boston Crab. Of the powerbomb, Reigns kicked out and Joe turned it into the Boston Crab. But Reigns finds a way out of it. Now here's Joe taking control of Reigns in this match. A sidestep there by Roman. Roman with a Superman punch. Off the Superman punch, shoulders down, hooks the leg, isn't enough to advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match, and a kick out. Over the dirt rope goes Joe, sent right to the outside. Now Reigns, top rope himself, looking out for Joe on the outside of the ring. Reigns flying out with the axe handle to the outside. Joe trying to create some separation between himself and Reigns, but Reigns fights back against Joe, sending Joe against the barricade here. And now, oh, face first into that steel barricade. A face first into the turnbuckle post. You gotta be careful with the count out here. As Joe gets sent right into the barricade again, and I think Roman Reigns may be a little bit clouded here. He needs to break that referee's count as he reaches 8. And now Reigns with a spear through the barricade! Roman Reigns spearing Samoa Joe through the barricade! And the ref calls for the bell. This match ends in a no contest. And we would like to send a special thank you to My Chemical Romance for Vampire Money. The official theme song for Money in the Bank is available on the band's album Danger Days, which you can stream right now on Spotify and Apple Music. And after Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns fought to a no contest earlier tonight, Raw management has decided that both men will advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match. That means that the Raw side is completed. Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, and from SmackDown, Ricochet, Finn Balor, and one more spot that will be filled on the upcoming episode of SmackDown. Raw is set, baby, as we head towards Money in the Bank.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, BIANCA BELAIR.
She is the EST of WWE. BIANCA BELAIR has the opportunity of a lifetime come Money in the Bank when she goes one-on-one against the Raw Women's Champion, Ember Moon, for the championship. And, you know, for BIANCA BELAIR, I talked to BIANCA BELAIR, and ever since she came over to Monday Night Raw, she's sort of been treading water, but not anymore. The EST of WWE is looking to become Raw Women's Champion come Money in the Bank. And if I were Ember Moon, I'd be bit worried.
From Staten Island, New York, Carmella!
Well, of course, tonight, the EST has to worry about Mella. Of course, Carmella, drafted over to Monday Night Raw as part of the 2020 WWE Draft, looking to make an impression. Imagine how big a victory from Carmella over the #1 contender of the Raw Women's Championship would be. Carmella is looking to shake the division up tonight in this match. And it is Bianca Belair against Carmella here tonight. Ahead of Money in the Bank. There's the bell. Here we go. Hold on, elbow tie up between Mella and Belair. Mella taking control. Belair looking to shake off Mella, sending her to the ropes. She ducks down. Wow! Now Belair trying to continue her work on Mella, but Mella fights back. Big flexes by Mella. Looks great for a DDT, beautiful. This could be the opening Carmella needed, or not. As Belair sends her into the corner, she bounces off. Belair hooks her in. Look at the power of Bianca Belair. Look at this. This is why she's the strongest on Monday Night Raw. There's a suplex. Off the top. Beautiful axe handle. Back into the middle, now dropping the knee into the head of Carmella. You would think that maybe this match could act as a message. As Mella has said, into the corner of DDT. That's reversal there by Mella. What a reversal by Carmella, but Bianca Belair creates some separation between the two, and now she hooks her in. Blends her back down into her knee. Now look at those kicks right square to the face of Carmella. Belair carrying Mella up with her shoulders. Watch out for this. Whacks her down. This match continues when Raw returns live. We're back live on Monday Night Raw. Bianca Belair going one-on-one against Carmella. Here on Monday Night Raw, and Belair off the top of a beautiful moonsault, but Carmella got the knees up. And this is an opening for Carmella here as Belair creates separation between the two. Belair hooks her in. Belair, of course, will be fighting for the Raw Women's Championship at the upcoming Money in the Bank event against the champion Ember Moon. Belair now carry her over the shoulders with a KOD. Hook on the leg, isn't enough to put Mella away. Yes, indeed, sir. Bianca Belair with the victory right.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair!
Oh, hold on a second. Here comes the Raw Women's Champion. Remember, last week Belair attacked the champion, and now the champion is returning the favor of Belair. Ember Moon returning the favor of Bianca Belair. Hooks her in and plants her down. No love lost between the champion and the challenger, as Belair gets taken for a ride again by the Raw Women's Champion. Check this out. Once again, Ember Moon with an emphatic message to Bianca Belair that she plans on keeping the Raw Women's Championship. And we're back live on Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
The almighty Bobby Lashley has been having quite an eventful return to the WWE, though he's been engaged in a heated rivalry with Sheamus. And from what we've seen on social media, Sheamus is not ready to let go of Lashley yet. As a matter of fact, Sheamus was protesting the fact that Lashley got this match tonight against the United States champion Andrade, because Sheamus feels Lashley doesn't deserve to face a champion yet here in the WWE.
Accompanied by Zelina Vega from Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Andrade!
Andrade is entangled in a weird moment. Because he's the United States champion, that means he has a target on his back. Last week on Raw, Andrade tried to defend his championship against AJ Styles, only for the match to be interrupted by Cesaro of all people. Of course, tonight he goes one-on-one against Bobby Lashley, but that match is being protested by the one Sheamus, watching backstage. And at the center of it all is Andrade, who's just trying to hold on to that United States championship with grace. But of course, when you're a champion in the WWE, things are not easy. You have a constant target on your back, and that's what Andrade is quickly finding out here. Andrade, of course, took the United States Championship from AJ Styles back at the Vengeance event in April. Thing is, AJ's rematch that we saw last week on Monday Night Raw didn't really get going. He got completely interrupted by Cesaro. Match ended in a no contest after Cesaro attacked both Andrade and AJ Styles. Of course, tonight, Bobby Lashley could be vying for an opportunity at the championship if he were to defeat the champion. But of course, AJ Styles is still owed the match. Cesaro is still rearing his head around, and Sheamus is still protesting whatever is happening in this ring tonight. And there's the bell. Here we go. Andrade going one-on-one against the almighty Bobby Lashley. Some would say too many cooks in the kitchen when it comes to the United States Championship. But only a few with real claim, including AJ Styles, who has to be watching this match very carefully. Victory here for Bobby Lashley would do wonders for him. Lashley made his return to Monday Night Raw after being out for almost a year. Lashley going for a cover here in the US champ, shoulders down and a kick out. Whoa, nice reversal there by Lashley now. Lashley sending Andrade to the ropes. They try to meet in the middle, but Andrade moves out of the way. Lashley is rattled, and Andrade is going to capitalize off of it. Andrade hooks Lashley in for a powerbomb. That takes an insane amount of strength to lift up somebody like Bobby Lashley for a powerbomb. Lashley looking to bounce back here. Shot there to the jaw, and Andrade out in trouble as Lashley uses the ropes to his advantage for a suplex. His elbow drop square across the chest. of Andrade. Now Lashley looking to capitalize, but the ropes allow this match to continue. Back and forth we go between Andrade and Lashley here. Straight square to the head as Andrade is on the top rope at the mercy of Lashley, but Andrade fights back. Now over the third rope to the outside goes Andrade. Lashley hooks him in for a suplex. Lashley absolutely not losing control in this match. If I were Zelina Vega, I'd be worried about what this could mean for the United States champion. For a belly to belly here, overhead belly to belly by Lashley. Andrade looking to create some separation between himself and Lashley, but Lashley has his number. Lashley hooks him in, using the corner for a little bit of a prop up into the belly-to-belly suplex, and now Lashley hooks him in. Take a look at this. Take a look at the power of Bobby Lashley. Lets the champion down. Lashley now waiting from the corner. Look out here. Spear by Lashley. Off the spear, hook of the leg isn't enough to put him away. Got him.
Here is your winner, the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
Certainly a decisive victory for the almighty Bobby Lashley as Raw rolls on. And we are back live from the Threshold Center in Newark, New Jersey. And after Bobby Lashley defeated Andrade, and with all of the people involved in the United States Championship situation, Monday Night Raw management has decided that at Money in the Bank, the United States Championship will be on the line in a fatal 5-way match. Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles, Cesaro, Sheamus, and the champion Andrade for the United States title at Money in the Bank. And speaking of Money in the Bank, we send down to the ring now for another Money in the Bank qualifying match. This is the final spot for Monday Night Raw in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. One half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Mickie James, going one-on-one against Beth Phoenix, and all rivalry renewed here tonight. Of course, recently, Mickie James and Beth Phoenix have been going at it as part of tag teams. Mickie James teaming with Lacey Evans, the current WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, took the tag team titles from Natalya. And Beth Phoenix back at vengeance. Over the ropes. James looking to capitalize here with a suplex back in the ring. Big kick to the back there. Oh, backbreaker by James. Let's just say by Phoenix on James. That Phoenix has never been in a women's Money in the Bank ladder match. She would love an opportunity to do that for the first time ever. Shoulders down here by James and a kick out. Drop kick to the back, and all of a sudden this match is back on Mickie James territory as James heads to the top rope. Well, looking to land there on Phoenix. Phoenix moves out of the way, but James lands on her feet and looking to capitalize here with a side Russian leg sweep. This is the final spot in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match for Monday Night Raw. We already know that Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens will be representing the men's. What powerbomb, buckle bomb there by Beth Phoenix into Mickie James. But James with the reversal, sending Phoenix into the corner with a monkey flip. James looking to stay on this one with a clothesline. Watch out for Mickie here with a neck breaker. But Bev gets back right to her feet as this match continues for Raw Returns Live. We're back live on Monday Night Raw. This is the Money in the Bank qualifying match between Beth Phoenix and Mickie James. It's the final spot. The Women's Money in the Bank ladder match for Monday Night Raw. Shoulders down, isn't enough to put her away and advance to the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match and a kick out. Now onto the ropes. Oh, what a shot by Phoenix! An incredible shot by Beth Phoenix. Could be the turning point in this match. Here's the cover, shoulders down, hook of the leg, isn't enough, and a kick out. Oh, man, face first. Into the canvas. Is that enough to advance to the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match? Could it be? Kick out at 2 by Phoenix. Wow! What a kick by James. That should seal the deal. Hook on the leg. Mickie James is headed to the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Mickie James gets the final spot for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. What is going on here? James looking over her shoulder here. Oh, for God's sakes, James attacking Phoenix after the match. We're going to get the situation under control. And the field is set for the Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, and Kevin Owens join SmackDown's Ricochet, Finn Balor, and one more spot that will be filled on SmackDown this week. And it was announced earlier tonight that the United States Championship will be on the line in a fatal 5-way match. Andrade puts that title on the line against Sheamus, Cesaro, AJ Styles, and Bobby Lashley. It's certainly gonna pop off at Money in the Bank. For the Raw Women's Championship, Ember Moon puts that title on the line against the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. Can the EST destroy the Sheenom? We'll find out live at Money in the Bank. And the field is set for Monday Night Raw, the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Mickie James joins Bayley, Asuka, and SmackDown's Charlotte Flair and Shayna Baszler. One more spot left to be filled on SmackDown this week ahead of the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And Money in the Bank will also feature the World Tag Team Championships on the line. The Viking Raiders putting those titles on the line against the New Day. Can the New Day break a record and become Tag Team Champions for a 7th time? We'll find out live at Money in the Bank. And the big one for the World Heavyweight Championship, Killian Dane puts that title on the line against our old foe, Brock Lesnar. The biggest of all world title matches at Money in the Bank.
My name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate for the most non-PG ass kicker of the PG era, Brock Lesnar! So let's talk about it. Let's get it out of the way. What happened at WrestleMania?
Well, what Paul Heyman is referring to what happened at WrestleMania 2 months ago. It was Brock Lesnar against Killian Dane in a last man standing match, and it seemed like Brock Lesnar had it won until Killian Dane turned the tables on the Beast Incarnate. Dane would then lock Lesnar into the Ulster's plantation and take a decisive victory over Brock Lesnar in a last man standing match. This victory would eventually lead Killian Dane to a World Championship opportunity and the World Championship that he currently has here on Monday Night Raw.
My client took his hands, put them on for the world title, and did nothing but suplex, 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 suplex him right through the canvas. Or, as my client Brock Lesnar said, Suplex City. So then Brock Lesnar got bored. Brock Lesnar was hungry. He wanted to go out for dinner. And Brock Lesnar says, "Good night, everybody." Takes up on his shoulders, F5.
Well, once again, what Paul Heyman is referring to happened last week here on Monday Night Raw. Killian Dane had just defended the World Championship successfully against Roman Reigns, and Lesnar would come by and pay a visit to his foe and hit him square in the middle of the ring with an F5. The World Champion didn't know what hit him, and Brock Lesnar sent an emphatic message to the World Champion last week on Monday Night Raw that led to their match at Money in the Bank.
My client, Brock Lesnar, wants to invoke his rematch clause. And ladies and gentlemen, I have been authorized to tell you that rematch will not happen at SummerSlam, will not happen at next year's WrestleMania, will not happen at Extreme Rules, will not happen at Payback. That rematch clause is being invoked right here, right now, tonight!
Whoa! It seems like that world title match will take place tonight here on Monday Night Raw. And of course, it didn't take long for the world champion to come out here. The world heavyweight champion Killian Dane heard that Brock Lesnar wants to fight him here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
The following
Seems like it's a... Wait a second, Lesnar! Lesnar is in the stage!
Local.
Lesnar is in the stage, and Lesnar getting his hands on Killian Dane! Ahead of Money in the Bank, Brock Lesnar getting his hands on the world champion. Look at Lesnar with a backbreaker. And now you gotta wonder what the strategy is here. Obviously, Killian Dane could not walk 100% into this world title match, as Lesnar takes a hold of that world championship. And Dane dodges it. Oh, now Lesnar sending Dane across the stage. We have evacuated our announce position because it seemed like Lesnar was coming our way, and we were not wrong. Lesnar getting on top of the table. Remember, this is what Killian Dane did to Lesnar on the road to WrestleMania a couple of months ago. Lesnar seems to be returning the favor with Dane on top of our table. Brock Lesnar setting his sights on the world champion. Hooks him in for the F5.